So some American psycho chopped his girlfriend up with an axe, and his church raised the money to get him out of jail.
Okay.
It was Christian Bale. Hi, welcome back to Virtually Real. This is Corey, and he has biceps for days.
Look at the arms. Don't even need to go to the gym anymore, just getting this VR game. Power! The power! Oh, look at this thing. I've got 3 axes now. There might be one too many, but we're about to find out. Ah, where'd you come from?
Hey, Corey.
Hey, kids.
Thanks for coming over today.
It's always a pleasure.
Today's VR game was Barbaria.
Yep, that's correct.
What were your first impressions?
It was an absolutely brilliant game. I think you would spend hours playing this game. I don't think we even scratched the surface of the game it could be or the game it is. And so, yeah, I'm potentially looking forward to having a bit of a dig. Okay, so grab is this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice. Ah, yes. You. Finish him. Anything can be a weapon. Grab a rock. That's fun. Boom! Let's go.
You played for about an hour, and it still felt like it was teaching you. It still felt like you were kind of in the tutorial, but not in a bad way, in a quite enjoyable way.
Yeah, I guess it slowly pieces things together, and every time I was kind of going through the game, and every time I go in and out of the kind of battle space, there was a new lesson to learn and something new to unlock and all of these different things. So, and it didn't look like it was slowing down. It looked like every time I come out, there was something new to learn and some new feature, whether it was a new power or a new weapon or a new whatever. Yeah, it was cool. And then it replays what I did. I could see how much of a kook I was. How cool is that? That's funny. Look at me playing with my hand. Hey, little Corey. Yes, Barbarian now has an axe. Don't know if that's going to help me much, but we'll soon find out. I'm enjoying the feel, the space in this. Kill the imps with the axe. Your wish is my command. Let's go. Oh, got a block. Catch that. Ah! Ah! This is brilliant. That was hilarious. I love that I thought that I was like, I'm just going to catch this head, and it just happened. That makes me happy.
Let's talk about what the game is.
Okay. So you're basically a god, or not a full god, part god, god adjacent, I believe is the term they use. And you've got your own little world that you live in, or that you're protecting, your little realm. And there are other little realms that are kept by other players, multiplayer, in the multiplayer universe. And your job is to build and defend your little realm and attack other realms and earn points from attacking other realms. So you earn gold, you earn weapons, you earn all of these bonuses. So we're about to go do some missions and attack some people, and they're going to attack me back. So this is an ongoing campaign type game. Tower of Administration. I love it. I guess I'm raiding. Andre. Let's do it, Andre. Ah! Stay down. Let's break some crystals. Ah. Getting my right arm's getting a good workout. Maybe I'll try my left hand. Ah. Look at those good dodges though. Boom. Look at the blood spatter. In the kind of God universe, and then able to put yourself down onto these realms at will, basically, in your realm or in another person's realm. And then you're also you're able to pull yourself out in the middle of a battle. You can just pull yourself out and do something. Was one of the later things I learned was you can get powers, and then you can kind of pull yourself out of the realm and use those powers as an overseeing god to drop things on people on what is effectively like a chessboard. But yeah. Anyway, it's complex and it's hard to describe, but yeah, you'll be able to see everything in the video clips. Spruce up my realm. So does that mean that other people are going to come and attack my realm like I just did to that guy? Oh yeah, attackers will come from there into my little realm. Oh, it's a cool realm. Damn. Oh, I don't know what I just did then. Okay. Oh, so you can build it and stuff. That's awesome. Let's grab this trap. Now grab your minion. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's what these things are for. Place this as a defender. I'm gonna put him there. Uh-oh, hang on. What's happening? Okay, let's go. Oh, how cool is my house? Oh, that was bound to happen.
Okay, now let's talk about how the game controls. So the fighting mechanics, the grab mechanics, the graphics. How did you find all those?
I found the mechanics of it, the grab mechanics and all of that kind of stuff quite fun. It was quite free. So, for example, you're in there and you're battling a little red imp and you chop off its head and its head will pop into this and you just catch it in midair. And then I just kind of, there was a moment there where I was like, I've chopped this thing's head off and it's floating through the air. And my reaction was like, I'm just going to catch this. And I could. And it surprised me. It was actually awesome. But you can pick up rocks and throw rocks and you can pick up swords and axes. And yeah, it's very interactive, which is quite cool. Visually, the graphics are relatively simple, I guess. But for a 3D space and this kind of game, I think you don't think you want it too much more complex than that. It doesn't need to be. Let's go, Imp, you and I. Let's have a quick look at the layout of this one. Avoid that trap. Oh, what is that guy? Ah, the trap. Gotta avoid the trap. Come on, come across the trap. The champion died. Oh, well, that didn't go to plan. I really got to avoid those traps. What the hell is this? That's funny.
Also, the game's quite humorous. It doesn't take itself seriously.
Yeah, that's right. I think I think it is quite a funny game, and so through the tutorial you're talking to an imp that is teaching you bits and pieces. He holds up a little sign, and the whole time he's just giving you shit. He's basically just telling you how much better you should be at the game than you are, and it is quite fun, and it is quite it is quite cute. And actually, on that fact, you can, when you have your battles and stuff, you can actually step out after the battle and watch the replay of you battling on this kind of little 3D platform thing, which is quite cool. And I think that once you got to the point where you're having these epic battles and all these cool things were happening, that it'd be quite cool to step out of it and actually have a look at what happened and relive the moment. But you were pointing out to me that, and I didn't get this opportunity because no one was attacking my realm, but when you're attacking someone else's realm afterwards, if you do silly things in there, because they'll come in and watch the person attack their realm, which will be you. And so you can just do funny things for them to watch later, which is quite cool as well, because you're kind of communicating with people through time. All right, let's see if I can upgrade now. 196, I'm 4 short. Oh no, sorry, 196, what am I doing? Idiot. Okay. Now he has a sword. And he's got the laser eyes. All right. You ready for this? Oh, look at you. Let's do this. Just gonna dance. That was fun. All right, an axe definitely helps.
And I'm also quite interested to see how big you can actually get your realm. I mean, you were getting bits, and you obviously need different connection bits, because some of it you couldn't build, and then you could build and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's but I wonder how big and complex you can actually make these things.
Yeah, well, my realm seemed to be getting pretty big compared to some of the other ones I was battling in, and that was even in a relatively short time. And so, yeah, it would be really cool to see how big, because, I mean, the pieces that I had, if I was able to connect those, that realm would have been huge. And so, and then you can place booby traps and stuff in there as well. So, and who knows what else you'll get access to later on. But being able to set that up, and then it'll be super cool to be able to walk around and explore that place and just see how people interact with this little world you've built. Ah, let's do this. Let's have a look around. All right. Oh. Die! Killed a 55, and look at this awesome sword. Alright, let's get a reward, shall we? What does that do? Little ancient power.
And going back to the comedy, I love the fact that you laughed in exactly the same place as I did when you were choosing your colours or your sigil.
Yeah, yeah.
And the little guy comes out with the campy music and does a little catwalk for you. And then when you go over to the record player, it's like, oh, can I change the music? And it's like, not only can you change the music, but there's a little band in there actually playing. It's like little touches like that. That's just like, oh, you didn't need to do that, but because you've done that, I love you, developer.
Yeah, yeah.
That little bit more.
All these little kind of like Easter eggs, I guess you'd almost call them. But yeah, you go in, you're designing your colours and stuff for your team or whatever you want to call it, your horde, and when you pick your colours, this door opens up and this little imp walks out with his big ears, green imp with his like modelling your colours basically. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah,
like coquettishly looking down.
Yeah,
love it.
Where's my sword? There it is. That was silly. Yes! Come here! Ah! This is fun. I mean, it's a workout. It's complex. I'd imagine it's only going to get more complex.
Okay, well, this game is only $29.95 on the Australian store. So we do this at the end of every Virtually Real. You got 2 thumbs, one for game and gameplay, one for whether you'd buy the game at that price and play it. What are we giving it?
I'm going to give it 2, but I think I really only just scratched the surface of it, and so I feel like it's one of those games that you would actually get a lot of playtime out of it if you spent that money, which is why I'm giving it. If I could give it a 3rd, I would, because I reckon you get a lot of gameplay out of it.
I'll give it 2 as well, and I feel like it's the kind of game where you could just jump back in every day for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Get in there. Who's raided me? All right, let's go and raid a few people, and then come out and go back to it. So you don't need to kind of play it for hours and hours and hours. You can just like have 20 minutes, half an hour a day, possibly just checking in, or every couple of days, just checking back in there. And because it's so simple to control, the complexity comes from everything else you're doing. But because it's so simple to control, it's not one of the games where sometimes if when you're playing a game and it's quite complex, if you leave it for 5 or 6 days to come back to it, it's almost a chore. Where this one just feels like it'd be like, oh, I'm just in there, I've got my axes, I'm just gonna chop some things, have a look at what's going on, and then get back out of there.
And there is, I guess, that social element to it too, where you're going to go in there and you're going to watch what the people did for you.
Okay, well, all that's left to say is thank you, Corey, for coming over and playing Barbarian. Thank you at home for watching. Stay virtually real. Bye.
Cheers.
So I killed a dentist with an axe.
Oh, yeah?
But only got done for manslaughter. My lawyer said it was accidental.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was the punchline. I knew it was something like that.
I've got to stop.
Yeah.